Good morning, student. In this video we are going to find out the magnetic field due to a current carrying circular loop. So here this is a circular loop of radius r, and it is lying on the plane of this paper, and suppose its radius is r, and we are going to find out magnetic field at its center. Okay, this is a circular loop of radius r. Now it is carrying current I. So in order to find out the magnetic field at its center, we suppose that the loop consists of the infinitely small current element, right? So we have consider a circular loop of radius r lying on the plane of paper and carrying current I. This is about the loop. Now suppose loop consists of infinite number of current element, infinite number of current elements. Okay, current elements. Magnetic field at center of loop due to such a current element is given by dB is equal to mu naught over 4 pi ideal sin theta over r square. Suppose this coil consists of infinitely, we have taken it consists of infinite number of current element all over. Suppose this is a current loop, so we have taken infinite number of current element like this one, dl, and now first we find the magnetic field such a small current element at its center, right? So now magnetic field due to such an element, this is dl, so this is current element and this is r, this is the r vector joining. So here you see this is ideal, or this is the center O, and this is the r, and this angle is theta is equal to 90 degree. This is ideal, and this is r, where this is the infinite number of small current element as we have known in the Biot-Savart law, and this is r. This angle is 90. So dB is equal to mu naught over 4 pi ideal sin 90 over r square. In place of r square, here r is equal to r, radius. So we will put here the radius of the circular path. So this is the radius of circular path. So now this is r square. Now dB is equal to mu naught over 4 pi ideal sin 91. One more important thing is where will be the magnetic field. So in order to find out the magnetic field, I have one already explained right hand thumb rule. Okay, you right hand thumb rule, that is what you do, we have the Biot-Savart law, dB is equal to ideal cross r upon rq. Here it is mu naught over 4 pi. So direction of ideal cross r will be same as that of the dB. So ideal is, here it is ideal, or here it is r, ideal cross r, so it is inward. Okay, you round your finger ideal to r, so ideal to r, so magnetic field is in. I have one more law to find the direction, that is the right hand palm rule. Here it is my right hand, it is very easy law. Beside the right hand thumb rule, this is your right hand, you align your finger towards the ideal towards the thumb, and r towards the fingers. Then perpendicular to the palm will give you the direction of magnetic field. We have three vector in Biot-Savart law. dB is equal to mu naught over 4 pi I dl cross r upon r is cube. So here you see we have three vector. One is the dB, which is to find out. One vector is ideal, other is the r. So you align your three vectors. Number one, ideal vector is along the thumb. Second vector r is along the fingers, and the vector which we are going to find towards the palm, perpendicular to the palm. So here our palm has three direction, 1, 2 and 3. So here we have the two vector. In one vector which will be associated with the motion. So in these two vector, the motion associated with the current, so we will take it along the thumb, and this is the r. It will, second vector is r, and dB is the vector which is we are going to find out. So see here, you see this is the ideal, this is the dl, this is the dl vector ideal, and this is the r, this is the r towards the center. So magnetic field will be perpendicular to palm, means perpendicularly inward. So this is the way by which we can find out the direction. So we also see the direction because of all element will be suppose this is your this is our conductor, this is our circular conductor. If you take this infinitely small current element, this is the ideal and this is the r. So it is direction ideal r, magnetic field will be perpendicular to the palm inward. Now you take this is ideal, so this is ideal, this is r, again r is this one where we are going to find out the magnetic field, again it is inward. So if you take any current element over it, the magnetic field due to that current element will be inward. So all magnetic field are inward, so it will be additive. dB is a vector. We also see the direction. Without knowing the direction, we cannot add magnetic field due to all current element. We also have to see the direction. So direction, because of all element, will be perpendicularly inward, right? So now here you see the direction is perpendicularly inward. So because the direction of all vector is perpendicular inward, so we can add them. Now magnetic field due to all such current elements. So we integrate it both side. Direction is same, so we can add. Integration means addition, so we can add them. Integration means addition, we can add them. So dB, you add all dB, so this is a total B magnetic field, mu naught over 4 pi constant. This r square is also constant. This is the radius of, or I is constant. So we only have dl inside the integration. Close means in circle means the close. So B is equal to mu naught over 4 pi I upon r square, and if you add all dl, so it will be 2 pi r circumference. If you add all dl, so it will be 2 pi r. So now r cancel. So B is equal to mu naught over 4 pi, or I will write 2 pi I upon r. Okay, so this is the magnitude of the magnetic field. Sometimes in some books or some teachers cut this pi with pi, but I do not cut it because it is we can put then whole value. Its value mu naught over 4 pi directly. Mu naught over 4 pi is equal to 10 to the power minus 7. So we need not to cut this. Okay, so this is the magnetic field due to the circular coil. This is the circular coil. This is the circular coil. Look at this one. This is the circular coil, and this is the circular coil. So what will be the magnetic field at its center? It is carrying current I. So magnetic field at its center will be mu naught over 4 pi 2 pi over r. Now we have next is the direction. Direction has to find the magnetic field at its center, we have two-way law, right hand palm rule. Number one, right hand palm rule. So it is the current, or this is current ideal, this is ideal, and this is r. So direction is inward, anywhere it will be inward. Second is the right hand thumb rule. You round the finger around the current. इन दोनों में से जो current के जैसे, thumb के जैसे, current is circular, so current is like finger, so round the finger around the current. So thumb will give the magnetic field inward. इससे भी inward आ रहा है. Okay, and magnetic field right hand thumb rule, and right hand thumb rule. Second rule is this one. And magnetic field lines, how we draw the magnetic field lines after doing this whole this derivation. So what we do, we first find this circular coil, and this is the magnetic field due to small element. Now we find the this angle is 90, this is R, this is ideal. Now we add the magnetic field due to all such current small element, and this comes out to be this one. The magnetic field lines, if you see the magnetic field line, how will be the magnetic field lines of this circular loop? So magnetic field lines are very simple. What you do, the magnetic field lines. So how we draw the magnetic field lines? Look at this one. This is the circular loop, and round your finger around the current. So this is the magnetic field. This is the magnetic field through the center, and if you go away from the center, line will take this type of shape. Okay, so and at the end it will be like this. ये ऐसी हो जाएगी at last ये. Okay, and if the current is opposite to that of this one, no, so magnetic field will be only, you have to change the direction of arrow. Now direction will be downward direction. Okay, look at this one. So this is, or one important thing is also, suppose this is circular coil, this is circular coil, look at this one, this is a circular coil, it is carrying current like this. This end is like anti-clockwise, this is anti-clockwise, so anti-clock is work as a north, so this act as a north, or this will be act as a south, and line comes out to be come out from the north pole and go inside from the south. So this is another way, and you see here the current is like this. This is the face from which I am watching this. So this is clockwise, so it will be south, it will be north. Away another face will be always act as a north. So if it is south, then definitely the current in the other face will be anti-clockwise. No, anti में n आ रहा है तो आप ऐसे याद करो. The current is anti-clockwise. Sometimes you also note this like this. Look at this one. This is n, so current is anti-clockwise. Or south, this is S, so it will act as a south. So how to find the north and south pole? Because it act as a magnet. मैग्नेट के जैसे काम कर रहा है, तो जहाँ से लाइनें बाहर निकलती हैं साउथ होता है, जहाँ से अंदर जाती हैं दैट इज द साउथ पोल, और जहाँ से निकलती हैं नॉर्थ होगा. तो देयर आर 3 वे ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइन्स है. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइन्स एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑफ द करंट कैरिंग सर्कुलर लूप. थैंक यू.